Welcome to I Cook, You Cook. Today we're doing curry shrimp and grits. It's a southern favorite with a little twist, being the curry. I hope you're going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun. So, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to season up our shrimp right now. I'm going to use a couple of basic ingredients. Trusty olive oil as usual, just for me. So we put a little bit of olive oil on our shrimp. And what I have are, it's a large size shrimp. I like to use large or extra large, colossal not so much. We're using a little bit of crushed red today, some salt, black pepper, and naturally curry. Can't forget the curry because we are making curry shrimp. Alright, go ahead and get our ingredients added. Put our crushed red in, just shaking it around. Got our black pepper. This is probably the loudest pepper grinder I own. So, there we go. Wonderful. You know, the main curry sauce that we make today will have most of our flavor, but I do like to do a little bit of pre-seasoning to the shrimp so it can soak in a little bit. I'm going to lightly go ahead and hit our shrimp with some curry powder. Okay. There we go. Most of the curry powder will cook in sauce. Just keep that in mind. Alright. Here we go. Coconut milk. We're going to add our coconut milk. Okay. And we're going to stir all of this up. Oh yeah, look at that. Stir everything in. I'm going to leave all of this in the fridge for a little bit to set so all our flavors can come together. Don't want to put too much curry in here because, you know, I do want to cook most of the curry in a pot because this is going to get added at the last minute again after we make the main curry sauce. But just for the hell of it, I'm going to add that. Alright. There you go. Also, what we want to do is I like to add a little bit of onion to this mixture. I could take a little bit more black pepper actually. Go ahead and get our black pepper in there. There you go. Black pepper added. Good. So, coconut milk, curry powder, black pepper, salt, crushed red pepper. I'm gonna mince this onion as well to get it in. Just a little bit of onion, not a lot. Again, most of the onion that I do chop up today will go in the pot itself because we're gonna add this at the last minute. So before I put this in the fridge, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of onion. So I'm gonna set this off to the side for a little bit. Slide the cutting board on in. This is a big, beautiful Vidalia onion. The bigger the better. And that's pretty much everything in life. I am going to add garlic, but I will put it directly in the pot so I can get all that goodness in the saute process. Alright, bring this back on over. Get our onions in there. Onions. Check. Alright. Let's get that nicely stirred in. What we're looking at here is a beautiful mixture of all of our wonderful seasonings. Onions working on our shrimp. And you know, I like to leave the tail on my shrimps because I think it's a part of the whole process once you're eating and you're just pulling off the tails or pulling off the shells. So, you know, too bad. We're going to go ahead and cook the whole thing. I might even eat the whole tail by the time we get finished. Anyway, go ahead and set this aside here. And we're going to stick this bad boy in the fridge for a little bit. Put that in the fridge. We're going to go ahead and get started with making our grits. Today I'm using old-fashioned grits. It's going to cook a little bit longer. I'm going to make it nice, rich, and creamy. So it's going to be full body. It's not going to be watery. It's going to be nice and thick. I think it's going to really complement our shrimp a lot, or shrimp well. So what we want to go ahead and do is get our grits out. Now I'm cooking for 3 today. Yes, 3. So we're actually making a little bit more grits than normal, which is perfectly fine. I have there you go. We have 2 cups of grits, and I think we're going to add about 10 cups of water in with this. I'm going to get my grits in the pot. I have my 10 cups of water already poured out, just to speed things along. Alright. And let's put some heat on that bad boy. There we go. Stir just a tad. Alright. It's like about a tablespoon of salt is what we put in. And we're going to go ahead and let our grits cook. Alright, now that we have our grits cooking in the background, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some basic ingredients to get our sauce going. Today we're going to be using bell peppers and onions mainly in our curry sauce, and then we're going to add some salt and black pepper again just to get things going. I have a habanero in the fridge. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out now, because I'm feeling like adding the heat today. So in addition to our basic ingredients, we'll go ahead and put 1 habanero pepper in. I'm not going to cut this up. I'm more going to just give it a nice little slit and throw it in. The longer you leave it in, the more heat you will get. You take it out quicker, the less heat you will get. If you actually want a kick out of this bad boy, cut it up, saute it just like the onions. I don't recommend sauteing it and standing directly over the heat, because it will get in your eyes. Alright. Grits is going, so go ahead and start cutting up our onions. And we're just going to saute this, and then we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients afterwards. Our grits pot looks pretty good back here. Let's go ahead and give that a stir. It's cooking nicely. There we go. You want to make sure you always stir your grits pot occasionally. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of 2% milk to this bad boy. There we go. This would be a good time to put in the butter. I like to make my grits creamy, so I'm adding 2% milk. Got my butter all ready to go. Drop that in. It's about 2 tablespoons of butter is what we just added. It's about a 1/4 cup of milk. Again, I'm cooking 2 cups of grits, pretty large pot. Stir that in. At this point, we want to make sure your grits level is on low. Last thing you want is some grits jumping out of the pot and burning you. Or me. But more you. Nice and creamy grits. So we're going to let that cook on low. Probably going to come back and add some more love to it. There we go. Let's get it nicely chopped.